Okay, so I know that Trump can be a troll at times, but this does have me wondering, and it's making me wonder how. So if my understanding, my recollection is correct, FDR served 4 terms, correct? And the 22nd Amendment says that you can't serve more than 2 now. However, I'm conflicted with these ideas because this is what I'm thinking. Was FDR elected 4 times because he was a great president, the people loved him, and they voted him in 4 times in a row? Or was he so crooked that he was able to steal 4 Okay, I don't know how he would steal that, but steal 4 elections. So I get why the 22nd Amendment is there, but here's my confliction here. If someone is truly good for the country and they're running the country right, I don't see any reason why they can't serve more than 2 terms. Because if the people truly love them and they're taking care of the country, I don't see any downside to that. However, because of the crookedness of politicians, if they are stealing elections, this would keep someone that's really crooked and evil, that's destroying the country, from ruling more than twice. You can get a lot done in 8 years, so, you know what I mean? So, I kind of find it funny, though, looking at Trump right now. He's getting attacked and the stock market's all crazy, and he said there would be an adjustment period, a correction period. People aren't giving him a chance to cook. They're all over him. He's only a few months in. I'm waiting to see what the finished product is because nobody was happy with Biden or Harris. And we've had problems with other presidents and other dirt with other presidents. So I don't know what everyone's so up in arms about. I really don't. I don't. And yes, I respect Thomas Sowell, and I've seen other people talk about like this ain't going to work. And they might be right. But experts have been wrong before. And I don't worry myself over a lot of these things. I'm not all in on anybody. I don't trust either side wholly. I know that both sides, Democrats and Republicans, even in the middle, down the middle, independent stuff, they all got dirt and darkness and things that they don't want us to know about them, what they doing. But a lot of stuff is coming out right now. You know what I'm saying? If he finds a way to run for 2028, I don't know how. You guys maybe can tell me they're more experienced on law. Can there be another amendment? I mean, I don't know. If he does end up fixing the country by the end of his term, okay, whether we have to rip the Band-Aid off and go through a little bit of pain to finally flourish, and they find a way for him to run again, it doesn't matter to me if he did a great job. However, if he destroys the country by the end of his at the end of his 4 years, and he's trying to run again, I'm going to have a problem with that. You get what I'm saying? So, let's check this out and see what's going on, because he's got some new merch.
Let's focus briefly and lastly now on 2028. Live picture there at the White House. This piece of merch, piece of swag, if you will, it's getting a lot of attention online.
I've been telling you guys for years, the stuff that black people say, the dominant society, as Tariq Nasheed would say, like they take so much of what we do, what we say, what we invent, what we bring into pop culture, and they, who the hell on the news would have said swag? What news anchor would have said swag 15, 20 years ago? Now they're saying it.
Take a look at this. Eric Trump, President Trump's son, posting a photo of this red t-shirt there that says Trump 2028 in parentheses.
Someone said one way for him to do it would be to run as vice president with Vance. And then if they win, then he can kind of run things from, they're there like that.
Rewrite the rules. Fox has this, that the Trump...
That rewrite the rules. That's been a people in power thing forever. It reminds me whether you think it's a good thing or a bad thing, because it can be used both ways. But when Palpatine is talking to the viceroy, he's like, is that legal? I will make it legal. Remember that? So that's been done both ways. People have done things illegally to get good things done, and they have done things illegally to get bad things done. So, finagling, loopholes, making new laws, rewriting laws, amending things, you know what I mean?
Organization is back in the spotlight, this time with a bold new piece of headwear, and you see there outerwear. The official Trump store, the online retailer, launched a red Trump 2028 hat, priced at $50 and made in America. And
50?
Well, the Trump Organization store selling the hat and the...
Sorry, that's highway robbery. I'm not paying $50 for a hat. I'm assuming that's supposed to go toward funding them, the whole team and stuff like that. I know a lot of times it's like that with like fundraisers and different stuff like that. You'll buy something and you're like, $50 for that? Well, it's not really. It's like it's basically a donation and you get the hat for that. I get it.
The shirt there. So the rollout comes as the president, who is currently serving his second term, has once again teased the idea of extending his presidential legacy past 2028. So some are reading it that way. Others are reading it the other way, that he may seek a third term, which is, of course, unconstitutional. And it does not allow for that in the Constitution. And so in a March interview
but
with
it
NBC
did.
News, he said, no, I'm not joking.
At one point.
He says there are methods which you could do it about a third term. However,
How?
the constitutional catch in all of this is the 22nd Amendment. It bars any U.S. president from being elected more than twice. So you see there, the Trump War Room putting this out, a photo of Eric Trump wearing that very hat. They say rocking the new Trump 2028 hat, exclamation point. So, as you would imagine, this is getting a lot of attention online. Eric Trump there, he's doubling down. He posted this photo, modeling the hat and promoting the new merchandise. Among the replies was from the crypto betting platform Polymarket with a simple wide-eyed emoji. Other users chimed in with mixed reactions, like, quote, the shirt doesn't mention which Trump it is, with a wink-faced emoji. Also, another user commented, not going to happen. We're MAGA, but we draw the line on this. Start looking now for someone to get voted in. Others said, nice troll, bro, to Eric Trump. So, Trump store getting some new merchandise come 2028.
I didn't think about that.
I'll let
which
all of you
Trump?
watching read into it for what you will.
And he could that way too. He could just say, hey, son, run. And I'll give you the orders. You know what I mean? You the quarterback, I'm the coach. My. Okay. Post your comments down below. Let me know what you think of this situation. If you enjoyed my thoughts, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, and share. 10 million subscribers. Woo!